All right, so now we have these NEEWER basics. These are dual monitor light bars. So you put them on your computer screen. So if you're having like a meeting or something like that. So this is the box that it came in. Nothing special. So here it comes with a USB to dual USB-C to charge both lights. So we have that. It did come with some 3M wire organizer clips. So we have those. It came with a power brick. It came with a remote. So we have that. Then it came with two stands. So you can use this two ways. If you have it like this, it'll hang on your monitor. So like that, it'll hang on your monitor like this. Or you can prop them up like that. So we have that. So it came with two of those. And then also here are the lights. It came with the two lights. So on the front, we just have the light with the diffusion. On the bottom, we have the USB-C port. And we have the 1/4 mount. On the back, we just have some information. These are 5 volt input. This is a 6 watt brightness. Then on top here we have a power button, mode. I think it does white and yellow, and then we have brightness up, brightness down. So I'm gonna set these up really quick, and then we'll check them out. All right, so here we have the lights set up. As you can see, they're connected. So when you have them on your monitor, you wouldn't see the wire, but I kind of did wish that they put the USB-C on the back instead of under. So if you have it set up like this, then you can see the wire. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can route it, but yeah. Anyways, so we have the remote here. We have the power button. We have a minimum button, so that brings it down to its lowest setting. We have the max in the middle, so that brings it up to its max. And then we also have the up and down, so you can just lower the brightness. And then we have the Kelvin on each side, so minus and plus. All right, so let's turn this on. So there we go. I believe that's all the way up on white. This is all the way, yep, it's all the way up. So we hit the minimum, that's all the way down. So like I said, we can use this to adjust it up and down. I think that's the brightest. So go back to the minimum. We can do the Kelvin, so we go backwards. Oh, let me turn it up. So as you can see, it's getting more yellow. There we go. If you do it on top of this button, the mode button, there is 5 adjustments. So we have the lower, then it adds some yellow, some white, then some more white, but there is some still yellow in here. Then it's white with just a hint of yellow, and then I believe that is the brightest. Yep. So it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 adjustments. As you can see, let me see if I do that again. So if you hit any of these buttons on the remote, if you have these set to different, go back to max. If you have these set to different temperatures or brightness, anything like that, as soon as you hit any button on the remote, it will automatically sync them both up. So it doesn't matter if they're, bright. If one's bright and one's dark, it'll do that. If it's a different color, it'll sync it back to the minimum. So yeah, so there you go. You put these both on your monitor like I showed you. You can flap that out just like that, and then this is also adjustable, so you can move that as much as you need. So that'll be hanging on your monitor, and you can adjust the lights. These are very nice, especially if you do a lot of Zoom meetings or anything like that, presentations. So yeah, there we go. It's from NEEWER, so they're a pretty good brand. So there you go. That was a look at the lights.
Hi, this is the review of NEEWER Basics dual monitor light bar kit. So there are 2 light bars in this kit, and then there is a USB cable, one USB cable which can power up both the devices. So there is no battery in this light bars. So what you need to do is you have to power them via USB. So you can connect it to your laptop, or you can connect it to a monitor, or you can use the adapter that came with the product. So that also would be good enough. And it also comes with a remote, so that makes it easy to operate. And because it also has a battery in it because of this barrier we see. So we'll just remove this right now, and if you just press the power on, yeah, so it works nicely. And then you can change the mode color, yeah, right. So there are various options depending on your preferences, and then you can change the brightness also. So let me just change the color. Then you can decrease the brightness, or you can increase the brightness with whatever you like. And then there is a min and max button. So this min will automatically reduce the brightness to the minimum possible level, and there is a max which will increase the brightness to the maximum possible level. So you can mount these on your monitor, or you can just mount it on your laptop, or just leave it on your desk as it is. Another thing about this lights is that you can also mount it in a vertical mode. So here there are screws. What you do is just remove these screws if you want, and then you can just mount it in the vertical mode. So you can just remove this, and then just put this here. And that's it. You can just put it here and put it in vertical mode if you want. So this is another good feature about this light. The build quality of the light looks good. It's excellent. There are no manufacturing defects. The product feels premium. And there are buttons here as well if you want. If you don't want to use the remote, you can use the buttons from here. Overall, this product looks excellent, and it works well, and it is well designed to fit on top of monitor or just stay on your desk. I like this product and would like to recommend it. Thanks for watching.
And this is the L10 dual monitor light bar kit. Now this includes 2 lights, 2 brackets, and a remote control, as well as a dual USB-C for power. The other end of this wire connects to a standard USB-A, and then you have 2 USB-C connectors. These are easy to operate, intuitive designs. You have power, you can increase, decrease the intensity. Very intuitive controls. And these are designed to put, on top of your monitor for video conferencing, I'm presuming. But they also have the function of just being, auxiliary lights for photography and video. Very nicely done, quality materials, well-engineered mounts. Quality is, in my opinion, synonymous with the NEEWER brand. Their engineering is always obvious right out of the box. Quality products at a fair price. I like it. This is the L10 dual monitor light bar kit.